Hi, I'm Amber, and I'm here to tell you about some general concepts that will assist you in choosing the test that is right for your agency. IPMA-HR offers entry-level employment tests for police, fire, corrections, and emergency communications. Candidates don't need to have any training or experience in police, fire, corrections, or emergency communications work in order to do well on our entry-level tests. Each of our entry-level multiple-choice tests is based on a thorough job analysis and is also supported by a concurrent criterion-related validation study. For each validation study, incumbent personnel, police officers, firefighters, etc., took the test. Then the incumbent supervisors evaluated their job performance. Statistical analysis was then conducted to show that test performance predicts job performance. You can learn more about each test development by requesting a copy of the test technical report. Remember, reviewing an inspection copy of a test, along with the technical report summarizing the test development, should always be the first step you take to ensure that the test is right for your agency. As always, inspection copies and technical reports are free to test security agreement signers. Now let's define some terms you'll need to remember when choosing a test. Some of the tests have something called a TIP. TIP stands for Test Information Packet.
Not to be confused with money tip, fingertip, tip top, tip over, tiptoe, Texatip, or Q-tip. Oh.
The tips are designed to help assess a candidate's ability to read, learn, and apply information that is similar to the type they are required to learn on the job. The tips are distributed to candidates just prior to taking the test. The tips require candidates to study written information and wanted posters. Here's the way it works. Candidates are given a tip just prior to taking the test. They then have the time period to study the information it contains. Please note that candidates are not allowed to take notes on the tip for use during the test. Once the time period has ended, the tip should be collected. The test administrator should then distribute the actual test and scratch paper and continue the test accordingly. A second term we need to define is adverse impact. The Uniform Guidelines on Employee Selection Procedures defines adverse impact as a substantially different rate of selection in hiring, promotion, or other employment decisions which works to the disadvantage of members of a race, sex, or ethnic group. You can determine adverse impact by comparing proportions of protected group members and majority group members reaching a certain score. Protected group members would include members of a minority race, sex, or ethnic group. Adverse impact represents a numerical difference in passing rates and does not automatically imply discrimination or discriminatory intent. It does, however, indicate the possibility of discrimination. If a test were challenged in court, the court would assess whether the competencies assessed were business necessities, the validity evidence supporting the use of the test, and transporting its use. We offer 2 free publications to assist you in understanding adverse impact, including Considerations in Addressing Adverse Impact and Test Response Data Report, available for each test. The Test Response Data Reports present test data gathered on candidates from jurisdictions using IPMA-HR tests. The reports include information on cut scores, score distributions, and adverse impact, which can be used to help set cut scores and make judgments concerning test fairness. Another important term is non-cognitive. A number of our tests include non-cognitive measures. Using non-cognitive measures such as biodata and interest questionnaires can give you a fuller assessment of each candidate and help reduce adverse impact. Examples of non-cognitive factors include cooperativeness, interest in the work, and conscientiousness. General cognitive ability is the ability to think and process information. This includes questions assessing reading comprehension, the ability to observe and remember details, and problem solving, to name a few. Although academic research has shown that cognitive ability is the best predictor of job performance, it doesn't tell you everything you need to know about a candidate. What does cognitive ability tell you about how diligently someone works, or about their interest in the work itself? Cognitive ability ignores these factors, yet conscientiousness and interest in the work have been shown to be important predictors in job performance. Using non-cognitive measures can help you assess attributes such as these. We currently offer non-cognitive entry-level tests assessing candidates' interest in police and fire work. We also offer police and correctional background data questionnaires, or BDQs, which are also non-cognitive measures. The BDQs assess candidate background and personal characteristics, including, but not limited to, work history and habits, physical preparation, dealing with people, integrity, and self-confidence. When choosing a test, remember that it takes many attributes to perform a job effectively, not just cognitive ability. The more you can assess about the person in advance, the better picture you'll get of how they'll perform on the job. Measuring non-cognitive attributes can also help assist in reducing adverse impact. Whenever you see an NC in the test title, you can be sure the test includes a non-cognitive component. Finally, to help assist agencies in making decisions about their test administration process, we offer several free publications, including Considerations in Addressing Adverse Impact, Considerations in Implementing Selection Procedures, including How to Set Cut Scores, Considerations in Test Accommodations, and Test Day Administration Guide. Call the Assessment Services Department today to request your free copies.
We know you have a choice when it comes to selecting a test publisher, and we really appreciate you taking the time to look at our products. For more information, you can call our toll-free number or check out our website. Thanks.